We are Soulful Synergy. My name is Shaughnessy.
And my name is Shanice. This is episode number 7 of Soulful Synergy podcast called Can You Take a Hint? Listen, if I didn't answer the first 3 hays, number 4 and 5 and 6 aren't going to get through to me.
No, you're going to get a
I'm not
C.
playing hard to get. I'm just not interested. There's a difference between someone who's fronting and someone who's really not interested. Someone who's fronting is going to talk to you, but then they're going to pull back, you know? They're just scared of what they're feeling.
I get messages sometimes where I just open it and the person keeps trying to message me, and I'm just like, there's no point of me even responding to this, because at the end of the day, if you were with me and guys were constantly like messaging me, like would you like something like that? Do you get what I mean?
No.
No. Does that make sense?
I know I get what you're saying. You're saying you're stushed because you don't want a bunch of guys on you messaging you.
I don't. Unless I'm single. Friends. Depending on my status too. Unless I'm single, even then I don't even want no guys in my DM, because it's just pointless.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get across to me unless I make my way, unless I'm there liking down your pictures and commenting on your pictures.
We'll drop hints, I don't like leaving comments on anyone's pictures though. I just feel thirsty unless we're friends or I think or whatever you're wearing or doing is dope. I'm not leaving a comment.
Yeah, that's it. Other than that, it's a straight thing, or I have to double tap or whatever the terms
once I take
are.
that effort to double tap, it might be a thing.
It might be a thing still, but those are things that females do. Guys are obviously the ones to quicker reach out if they're interested, or just because they're fucking pervs. Get it together. I don't want to see no pictures of your dick. Please.
I'm so, honestly, though, I'm so lucky I don't get too much. And I'm happy about it. I don't want none. I don't fucking want none.
Oh my goodness.
Honestly, dick pics aren't even attractive to me.
At all.
It's just a very aggressive.
And it's just very, who wants to see that? Do you even want to see that?
Yeah, especially to, a stranger. Why are you just, parading your dick around the internet? Hey, this is me.
Just there's no brought up seat. There's no limits or standards to anything anymore. Everyone's just on a rampage.
Usually people have a conversation where are you from?
Yeah, it's different now.
What do you do?
People just send dick pics thinking it's okay to just, that's how you formally introduce yourself to someone nowadays.
It's ridiculous.
If you're interested in doing business, or you're interested in getting a painting done or a braid up, hit me up, sure, but that's as far as it's gonna go.
Oh, shit, you tell him. Yo, I just thought of a game.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if it's really a game, but it's a little challenge. So.
Oh, okay.
Let's go through our DMs, way back. We could go into Facebook messages, we can go into Instagram, whatever. Go back and find a DM that was successful and one that wasn't. The worst DM and the best DM I've ever gotten.
Successful meaning you talk to that person?
Yeah. They shooted their shot and they scored,
Okay. Let's take a look.
Right, I gotta go back into the archives right now. My DM's so dead.
Dead up.
Not complaining though.
Nope, not at all. So mine was way back. Way back in the day. These were the T.Wire days where, there was this guy and he was interested in me, and I wasn't really interested in him, but I kind of just kept him around just because he was cool, he was nice, whatever. And I remember for the first time we met, I made him meet up with me at my house, and I remember opening the door and seeing his face for the first time, and I just like automatically was just not interested anymore. Automatically.
Oh, poor thing.
And I just wasn't attractive to me. Like, I didn't find him attractive. Like, you know, that was just my preference. And I felt bad because, like, I made him come all the way to my house, and, like, you know, first time meeting, and it was not even going the right way. So, like, I just said, like, I have to leave, like, you know. And then he ended up leaving, and then he messaged me, and he's like, oh, like, why are you acting like that? I'm like, oh, well, acting like what? Acting like what? And, like, it just went downhill from then. But, like, ever since T.Wire days, like, he's been haunting me everywhere I go. So, like, he's on Facebook, he's on friggin' Instagram, he's just following me. And it's just, like, it's really scary. Really scary, because he'll hit me up. Like, I have a conversation with him on Facebook. Well, I'm not responding, but, like, I just got to the point where I was like, just stop. Can you please just stop messaging me? Because, like, I'm not interested in you like that. And he's like, oh, he's like, thanks.
So I have an experience where it did work out. Someone sliding in my DMs. My man slid in my DMs way back when. I don't even know. It's not even in my DMs, but he slid into my MSN contact list somehow, some way. And then it was on and popping after that. And then when we broke up and we didn't talk, he would, like, shoot a shot on Facebook sometimes. He told me he was plotting on me for years.
Like, this tough.
I have a message. I'm reading it. I'm exposing him. I don't care. He was like, you were looking well sweet. I just didn't want to seem like a groupie and ask for your number again. LOL. And then my reply, oh, come on. I would never think of you as a groupie. Haha. Here's my number.
Don't kill me right now. Lovebirds.
But, you know, you just gotta read the signs. Like, if you're talking to someone and they only talk to you to either ask for sex or they are asking for favors, they're not into you. Take a hint.
No, they're into you in other ways. And those aren't the right ways.
Yep.
Sometimes.
If you have a crush on someone, but they're always talking to you about, like, the opposite sex, like, they're not interested.
What do you mean? If you like someone?
Like, if your crush is always talking about, like, the opposite sex to you.
No,
Like, talking about girls.
Just different girls.
Or if, like, for a guy.
Yeah.
If, like, they like a girl, but she's always talking to them about their guys, it's not a thing.
No, it's not. Like, you could tell when you're being friend-zoned. You can really tell.
You know it deep down in your soul.
I know it. Like, honestly, I've experienced it a few times, and I was just so crushed. But, like, I dealt with that shit like a G.
Aww.
I dealt with that shit.
You got friend zoned?
I got friend zoned.
I bet that nigga feels dumb now.
Well, honestly, who cares about that nigga right now?
Ooh.
But, you know, it's just like, it takes a hit at your pride a little bit, you know, because you're being rejected. And females, we don't really get rejected like that.
It's hard as a female to get rejected.
Yeah.
I try and avoid it at all costs, man.
Yeah.
I'll reject you before you reject me.
That's how I am too. Like, I'll try and think of ways, if I get a vibe that I feel you're about to turn on me, I'll try and figure it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
Real
to
quick.
the bottom of that
Real quick.
ASAP.
But
Sherlock Holmes.
yeah, rejection, it's a hard thing, and
That's how it goes sometimes.
that's how it goes sometimes.
Not everyone's gonna fall madly in love with you.
No, not everyone is for you either. So, you know, you just gotta pick and choose the right people.
Can you tell when one of your friends is crushing on you?
Yeah, man.
Honestly, I'm so oblivious sometimes to that shit. It's actually ridiculous.
I can spot that shit from a mile. Like, I feel like a guy who isn't interested wouldn't do the things people who are interested would do just for no reason.
Yeah.
You know? Like, they're not going to do it for no reason.
Well, they will to use you to get what you want. They'll
But that's the
try
thing.
to get what they want.
So with intent, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like I can really just spot. Like, I've had an experience where I was friends with a guy and he, like, you know, I could tell right off the bat, like, he was just on me all the time, or like, you know, he would give me gifts here and there, and I just wasn't interested in him like that, and I let him know, and after that he switched up, and we're cool, like, we're friends.
Yeah.
And like here and there we'll say hi, whatever, you know. We see each other, that's how it is. But like, it was never any what's the word, there's never any like anger, like,
Yeah.
he wasn't mad.
resentment.
Yeah, he wasn't mad, he was still my friend. Oh, it's different for everybody.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I personally don't know if guys and girls can be friends. I feel like it just depends on how strong you are in what you want and what your standards are for someone you are interested in, you know?
It's so tough though, because like for me, the guy friends I've had, they were mad patient. Like, they're all so patient. They've taken my shit, been there for me, given me advice, and my boyfriends, my exes, like, you know. So it's just like, I believe in male-female friendships. I
Yeah.
think it can work, but one person is going to catch feelings or want to take it further, and it's up to the other person to keep the boundaries going, you know?
Yeah, always.
Keep the boundaries clear.
And it's different for both guys and girls. Usually with girls, I feel like when the girl is more interested in the guy than the guy is, like, the guy is just in it for one reason.
Yeah, he
like,
just wants fun.
that's it, you know? If it's the opposite, then the guy is just, he's genuinely in it, like, because he wants to get to know that person, but the girl's just like, nah, like,
She's just not into
she's just
it.
not feeling it. It's either you're too friendly or you could be a good guy. The good guy too always comes last sometimes, you know, and
Yeah.
sometimes the girl ends up taking the fall for that.
It's just like, I feel like people in general nowadays are just in such a rush to be in love and,
Yeah.
or to date, or, you know, it comes across as like desperate at times, you know, and they're just so like, when you're too thirsty and stuff, like, chill, be patient, like, don't open up yourself so fast to people, you know, like, just take time.
It's true, because like, your energy is very sacred, you know.
Yeah, it is.
Very. But I do think guys and girls can be friends.
Yeah,
and
for sure they can.
yeah, if you care about someone not on that level,
Because I have guy friends
possible.
I care for, but I have no sexual
Oh, yeah.
romantic feelings for them.
oh yeah, me too.
Like, at all.
Me too.
Yeah.
What are some ways to tell if a friend is feeling you?
Honestly, a big one that I've noticed is like an increase in texting. Like, when you start receiving texts from your quote-unquote best friend, like, more than usual, you know, that's usually a sign.
Yeah. I feel like when they're always available. So like, whenever you hit them up, they're like, yeah, like, come chill. You know, like, it could be at like 5 o'clock in the morning.
But they're down.
Oh yeah, let's go for a walk. Yeah, like, you know, they're about it.
Yeah. I remember one time I was trying to like drop a hint on this guy that I like. I used to stay up all night with him, and he'd be like working, doing his thing, and just stay up all night, chill, talk, like, you know, like, I was tired though. I was working all day too.
God.
Stay up all night for the D.
Hey. Changing their appearance.
Yeah, when you see them, like,
Flossing.
if just keep in mind the conversations you have, and if you say like, You like when guys wear certain things and shit and then they start dressing like that?
They're smelling all nice. Yeah, like when you could just tell that they just switched up. Like,
Or, you know, when you catch them staring at you when like a lot, not just like once in a while, you know, because you could have some shit on your face or your hair could look fucked up.
you
But
can tell.
if they stare at you and you constantly catch them, they like you.
Not blushing, you know.
Oh, when
Blushing.
they blush around you.
Blushing.
Or when they laugh at everything you say.
That shit's annoying. Because
Oh
I
my
know I'm
God,
not that funny.
I know. I'm like, I'm pretty funny, but like, I wasn't even making a joke just now.
No.
So those are just some signs, you know. If you think a friend is feeling you and those are the signs you're seeing,
Yeah. Go with it and
go
run.
with it.
Or run.
Or run if you're not feeling the same.
Hey.
Have you ever been like in the club and like a guy just won't leave you alone? Like he repeatedly like grabs your hand and is trying to like tell you his life story in the club. He's trying to pitch a relationship to you in the club.
Honestly.
First of all,
I don't even remember
I
what
can't
it's
even
like.
hear you. Vibes is on. 2.
Vibes is on.
It's
3.
a lit party.
Vibes is on. Vibes is on, and you're killing my time. Like, you're killing my vibe.
Yeah.
If I wanted to talk, then, you know, I'm gonna talk. Lao mi ang galang.
Have you ever gotten someone that's like actually followed you around the club? Like they've strategically placed themselves in your location every time you move?
Yeah, an ex. Yeah.
I've had like random humans do this to me.
I've
Like
had an ex do that too.
that I didn't even show play to. They just wanted to like. But I guess that's what happens. So like if you're feeling someone, you have a crush on someone, you're gonna try and be around them, you know?
Yeah.
It's like a natural reaction.
Especially in the club scene, because you're like, there's bare guys around.
Yeah.
So you know.
You gotta claim
bare
your
girls
ting early in
around.
the night.
So you know, yeah.
For
sure.
Just secure the territory.
Claim it early, you know? That's yours.
But sometimes it just doesn't want to be claimed by you.
Yeah.
Most of the time. Just kidding. The biggest and most important topic on this question, can you take a hint, is
Consent.
consent. Like, can you take a hint when someone doesn't want to have sex with you?
Not even just having sex, but just like consent in overall everything in life.
Yeah,
Like,
touching.
whether you're looking at someone a sexual way where it's making them feel uncomfortable, whether you're, you know, just walking behind someone and doing things obviously to make them feel uncomfortable as well. There's just so many scenarios where you could make someone feel uncomfortable and you don't even realize it.
Yeah. When you're approaching a girl or when you're maybe dating a girl and you're ready for sex, but she's not.
Yeah. What are some signs?
What are some signs?
Some signs that they're not interested? Well, maybe they're tight. They're very like tight and just not.
I know if I'm not interested, like, in sex, if I'm not ready, I'll like maybe kiss the person, but when it comes to anything further, I'll stop it, you know? I'll try and avoid it. I'll try and avoid being alone with you too much, you know? I'll try and avoid.
I'll giggle a lot, or like just sometimes I won't even say anything. Like I'll giggle and then I'll just like, and then like, you know, or like I'll just shut down the question. I'll shut down what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because I'm just not about it. Like, if I'm just really uncomfortable, it's not gonna happen.
But if you want to do it and then later you feel embarrassed because of what people may say and whatever, at the end of the day, you have to own your actions. And if just because you're having sex with someone, that doesn't make you a whore. You know what I mean? It doesn't make you a hoe. I don't believe in those titles, you know? I just believe in just doing what you want to do.
Yeah. And for guys, like, you guys really just have to be aware with what women want and how to approach a woman and it be successful.
Yeah.
You know, you're not gonna, unless you guys are just doing this for just all shits and giggles, like just something to do, you know, then cool. That's what you want to do, cool. But if you are actually trying to take someone serious, you want to go in with the right intentions and the right, like, you just want to go in not professional, but just like together, like, you know, you have it together, you know what you want, you got your style, you know, you got your swag, you can hold a conversation. You know,
confident in
that's
who you
very
are.
important. Hold a conversation, and an interesting conversation. You see something about her hair, you see something about her eyes or what she's wearing. Speak about those things. Yeah, she's gonna be more open to talk about those things.
Yeah, for sure.
As opposed to you coming up to her saying, "Oh, yo, ma, I wanna fuck."
Yeah, or like, yo, let's chill. Come to my house.
Nah, I'm not trying to
Make
Netflix
me
and chill.
dinner. Let's watch Netflix.
Nah, Netflix and chill will get you in trouble.
Next thing you know, you're pregnant. Netflix and chilling by yourself.
Nah.
That's rough.
No.
But it's real, you know?
It is. It's real. It's extremely real.
So when it comes to consent, just because a girl is dressed sexy, just because she's showing interest, doesn't mean that she wants to have sex.
Just because she dances a certain way or she carries herself a certain way does not mean that you need to overpower what she's doing by taking advantage.
Yeah, like...
Be the bigger person, like... I don't know.
And honestly, girls, for the most part, if we want to have sex, we'll make it happen, you know?
We'll make it happen.
And we'll feed into your signs.
Yeah.
Girls, we'll keep it going.
I feel like females know right away when they're interested in someone or not. Like, right away.
Yeah.
Or whether they're gonna fuck you or not. They know. Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 7. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Ask FM at Soulful Synergy Podcast.
Our Twitter is soulful_synergy, and we'll be posting new episodes weekly on our website at www.soulfulsynergypodcast.com.
We are Soulful Synergy.